talking about the good old days, right? Everybody, the good old days, the good old days. Well, let's talk about the good old days.
Let's talk about the start, cause that sticks to the heart. That phase in memory, something that usually don't depart. I was a young soul when Cupid shot the dart. When Cupid... Royals. So yeah, a little bit of a, well, first, I would say first and foremost, so I'm shooting a little, I guess you can call it a little brand placement, which I will get to see probably in February or whatever. So nothing too crazy, but yeah, a couple violations happened. I definitely turned the camera on just in case something interesting happened, and all of the interesting things were not planned. They were all unconscious. Okay, this is the next day versus the original day of the B-roll, where I didn't even realize it, but when I was wearing that gray sweater, my Success sweater, with the sweatpants, and the sweatpants were Nikes, and I was wearing Adidas, and I don't know if y'all from the era I'm from, but we don't perp. We call that perping. We don't perp. So I probably spent well over an hour in that particular get up, I'll put it like that, not even realizing until after I was filming. Like, it took me after filming. I had already watched playback and everything, didn't notice it in the playback, noticed it in my head. So, but anyway, clean that up, went ahead with a different look, and y'all might have saw me just kind of improvising with a couple of things. Almost dropped my jacket, caught it real quick because the reflexes is still on point. You know what I'm saying? Reflex is still on point. You know, so nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Free sneakers have landed again. More. I don't know if it's some good juju or what, but before we get into that, I still got my Kobe's out and about for display. Man, the shoe's so fire. And today is Saturday. This is the day the Chinese exclusive drops. So I gotta figure out my plan of action in terms of going ahead and finishing this pack. Of course, I still got my success socks, you know, still sticking out, you know, just to give it that look-see. So super happy about that one. But anyway, over into the freebies. So you actually saw in the B-roll me wearing this one. So this is actually, I would say this is the top selling colorway in this shoe. This is the Adidas SL 72. And yeah, there was a point where if you like went on the Adidas site, this would be one of the only colorways you wouldn't be able to find. So they may have restocked now. I know they have a women's version as well now. But yeah, so I'm super happy to have gotten this one. And even better, I didn't pay for it. So it's not an expensive shoe at all, but you can't beat free. So I will be wearing a mess out of these. They are very comfortable, of course. And yeah, they don't call for a specific occasion. You know, you can pretty much do whatever with these. And for those of you who saw a couple of vlogs ago, you would have saw that I had gotten a couple of running shoes sent over from a brand called One Mix. So I sent them 3 colors, I think I mentioned in the video, and these were the 2 that came. But dare I say, like a few days after that video landed, these came. This is the 3rd colorway I sent them. So I sent them 3 colorways, they sent them all. I didn't expect it. So this one actually came with their box, which is cool. And yeah, we broke up the monotony. So I did not send them every colorway that had the yellow, okay? So this colorway to me is really dope. And I'll probably be wearing them today for my cardio session. Looking forward to them. Looking forward to wearing these rather. And I think I showed y'all that they had sent white socks in the other one. This is a black pair. If I can get my, hold on, let me get this together. Here we go. So if you can see, they got a black pair of 1 mix socks that they sent with this one. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, it was cool to get an official box along with the official paper versus paper and then whatever they packed it in. So, but yeah, we might go ahead and rock these today. Quick little training sesh, cardio sesh. And yeah, man, free 99. Free 99. That's what we like. So this is the second day for the Unrivaled League, which is gonna be now, hopefully if it lasts, the off-season 3-on-3 tournament league for the most part WNBA players. Yesterday was night 1, and yeah, I think I like that 3 versus 3 or that 3-on-3 format. It's way faster paced. The refs are letting them play physical, and they pretty much in the 4th quarter there is a set score that they have to hit. So naturally they playing harder than they had played in the first 3 quarters in that 4th quarter. So it's been dope. It is 1 o'clock, I think. Day 2 starts right now, so I think I'm about to go watch that. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm loving the free sneakers situation. It's been more frequently and close together than normal. Can't lie, I love it. But I think I'm about to watch these games real quick and then come back to y'all. So I do still got to get some cardio in. I got to pick up a book from the library. So for those of you who are not new and watched some of the blogs, like further into the blog, you would know that Toni Morrison was the author I was reading last year. So this year I'm reading James Baldwin books. So Go Tell It on the Mountain is the first title I'm starting with. So I got to pick that up. Get something to eat, of course. And chillax, because my Lions play this evening against the Washington Commanders. I don't have any concerns about Washington. I think my Lions, even with a pileup of injuries, I think we still gonna do just fine. But anyway, let me get in here and watch some basketball real quick, and I'll come back to y'all. All right.
Shot the dart, bullseye, lit a spark. I rock to the beat, move my little feet. Bump Johnny Taylor, then off the Tyrone D. King of soul, feeling good, a little Marvin Cease. Clean up woman Betty Wright, sang till I was asleep. Conscious in debate, wanted to stay awake. Cause a week from now, seemed too far away. That's what kept me safe, it was my sweet escape. Call radio through the week, but not on Friday. Pleasure was on the weekends, blues and heavy row. Before the street lights was on, I was in the dough. Brandy mixed with coke, plus tobacco smoke. Now I'm immune to it, that's why I never choke. Before we got a hoop, through trash cans we shoot. Cops and robbers arguing who was the first to shoot. Yellow Power Ranger making faces slap my boot. The strangest things we found and hustled them for loot. More like change, we was young, that was in our range. Could fall off a roof, cry, later feel no pain. We was too focused on being part of every game. And never mad at the same person, always won the game. The big...
All right. Nice and full. It was funny because when they handed me the food, they was like, I started doing like a little 2-step or whatever. It was like, no, that's the happy dance right there. You know, you go throughout the week, you on your best behavior, you meaning me, and you get your one little day where You can have one meal to help you make it through the rest of your, well, for me, to help me make it through the rest of my leaning out phase. So, but anyway, I watched The Incredible Hulk while I was eating. So the game is about to start in about, the Lions game, about 15 minutes. Yeah, so watching The Incredible Hulk, just finished it. So I'm gonna watch the MCU saga. I'm watching it in the order that they released. So I've seen different movies, like I've seen Iron Man, Captain America, probably one or two Avengers. Like I've seen them like sporadically. I didn't see them. Well, first off, I saw the movies that I saw were sporadic. I hadn't seen all of like the blockbuster Marvel movies, and I also hadn't seen them in the order in which they released. I know that's not a necessary way to watch, but I figured, you know, since I was around from the beginning of when they started what's considered the MCU saga, and now it's a whole multiverse thing, which I imagine multiverse existed before recently, but it's just more mainstream, commercial, and digestible now, I guess. But anyway, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Just going through the whole MCU again, specifically in the order in which they released. So y'all let me know if y'all have seen them all. But anyway, man, so I was just on the chit chat. I was just thinking like, okay, as it relates to sneakers, you know, the rest of January for the most part is pretty safe. Like I said earlier, if anything, I would complete my Year to Mamba pack. January is pretty much, it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe and low key. I know there's a couple other things that come out this month, but for the most part, as it relates to me, like I'm not a big Dornbecker fan, and anything else, I didn't see anything that I felt like, yeah, I got a plan for that. So therefore, I'm feeling good. The Diamond Turfs seem like they are gonna wait until February to drop them. I don't know. Again, I hadn't asked. I'm just going off of the confusing dates of the blogs. So hopefully they are waiting until February to go ahead and release those, so that way I can actually, you know, feel a little bit more comfortable about my plans for February. Now, like I said, my cops this year is gonna be pretty much vibes. But then I was thinking, like, February, it's impossible to go on vibes in February just because it's so action-packed. And I don't know about y'all, but it's so much going on that I think it would be a good idea to plan. So we know the Jordan Bread ones, black toe ones, of course the black metallic reimagined 5s, the Valentine's Day 3s that I showed y'all that were early looks. And those are not all of what I'm trying to get, by the way. So, but also too, Adidas is supposed to be dropping the Stormtrooper of the AE1, the low. They're supposed to be dropping the low version. So that was one of my reach back colorways in the highs. But if they drop in the lows, I mean, might as well get the low. So I'm over here like, okay, how we gonna, oh, and then the Galaxy foam posits, like, oh, I gotta have Galaxy foam posits, dude. Like, that's a must. So two things out of all the things I just mentioned to y'all are musts for me, okay? The Diamond Turfs and the Galaxy foam posits. So that's basically, because I think the Diamond Turfs is gonna be like 160 or something like that. And then the foam posits are gonna be at least 230, right? So we're talking about what, $390? So basically $400 between the two. Woo! Yeah. So y'all let me know how are y'all tackling this thing? You know, and did y'all jot down like a checklist or something? Like, I saw like the chart of all of the Jordans and people like circling which ones they want and that whole thing. that's not a big deal for me because, again, I'm not a Jordan head, so I'm not conflicted. I am not conflicted. I'm never conflicted about what Jordans I'm getting. It's really when it's an action-packed Jordan and other things. In February is going to be Jordan and other things jam-packed. So, like I said, I told y'all my 2 must-haves. And it might be a bonus or 2 in there. I don't know. I might have to cancel the black toes, dude. I might have to cancel the black toes. It's a reimagined anyway. I know it's closer to what's supposed to be like a sample version of it. But yeah, I might have to cancel the black toes. Or black toes, or get the black toes later. I don't know. February cannot be a vibes month, okay? Maybe March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, but not February. February can't be a vibes month, man. I gotta go in prepared, okay? I gotta go in prepared. And Jordan Brand deactivated their Instagram account. Folks in the uproar, they're curious. To me, they did it for the reaction that they got, because people are now trying to figure out what they're up to, right? So that's easy work for me. No guessing games. I've been in corporate world too long. They want y'all to guess and wonder what's going on. Get y'all a little bit get y'all's attention, right? Since everybody's sleeping on all the releases lately. They want to get y'all attention, wake y'all up a little bit, you know, get y'all excited again. Now the question would be, you know, when they reactivate it, what type of content will come with that? What type of stories will come with that? I can't see them changing releases or anything like that. The same releases that are planned are likely going to stick around, right? Because they have to produce all of that stuff and distribute it. But yeah, got some planning to do. February is definitely going to be one of the months where pickups are going to happen, and yeah. might have to shift how we move in March. You know, that's all you gotta do. You gotta plan to pull back after, you know. I'll just put it out there because I know that this is a conversation for all of us. Like, it's loaded. February is loaded, and we just gotta figure out. Matter of fact, y'all probably already know what y'all doing. Y'all probably just gonna go full steam ahead. You're gonna get this, you're gonna get that, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that. And you're not gonna think twice or blink twice. Okay? I don't operate like that though. I don't operate like that. I know I make it look sweet, okay? But it ain't that sweet. Alright? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Like I said, like how are y'all attacking February? Do you have your plan? Or are you just kinda going off of like, okay, I'm gonna take it a week at a time, or you gonna make game time decisions? Like what are you doing? Okay, got my Lions tonight for the dub. And yeah, I got on Pistons. Okay, Detroit Pistons stuff, but it just kind of came with what I had on today. All right, I ain't going nowhere. It's all right. I know where I stand. It's still Detroit. It's still that mitten. It's still the mitten. You feel me? All right, anyway, go Lions. Royals, hit the comment section. Let me know what's what. And until next time, I'm out this thing. Peace.
The queen is hyped up.